Hey guys, I'm Karan Binani from Mobi Scrub, and this video is all about the gaming performance and experience on the Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus. There is no denying that the S8 is loaded with top-notch high-performance processor, graphics, and RAM, just as you'd expect from a flagship from Samsung. But what really makes a difference is the Infinity display, which really delivers an extremely immersive gaming experience. Now I'm playing on the Galaxy S8 Plus and I have this massively gorgeous, stunning 6.2-inch Super AMOLED display with a crazy pixel density of about 529 pixels per inch. And that's an incredibly sharp and crisp display. The colors are absolutely vivid. It's Super AMOLED display and they're known for their oversaturated colors that lend to a brilliant display and overall a very colorful experience. All the colors pop out fairly well and the deep blacks on the S8 display bring out a significant contrast as well. And seriously, I mean, when 84% of your screen is basically a beautiful display, there's very little left to complain about, especially when there is absolutely no smartphone out there that can even closely compete with this kind of an experience. From a performance perspective, we're talking about two quad-core processors working together at high clock speeds of 2.3 GHz and 1.7 GHz, supported by 4 GB of RAM. And what that basically means is that you can play the best and the baddest games that have been made to test a smartphone's graphics capability, and the Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus would simply just crush it. And I'm playing the Asphalt 8 over here. You can see that I'm playing a fairly high-paced game, and it really does it without any hiccup. The gameplay is as smooth as it can be for this game, and I'm really out of words to describe this any better. It's like I'm into the game. You can see that almost the bezel-less display makes this entire experience incredibly cool. Now, I love everything about it that is here. I mean, the way it looks, the way it runs, and it's not even getting hot. I mean, I remember there were times when I used to play this game and the phone used to start getting all hot. But this hardly even gets warm, and that's really efficient performance. Now, just a heads up on the colors that you see on the screen. Remember, this video has been shot using a camera, and obviously the camera's capability is limited. So what you see here is not exactly what it's going to be like. It's probably better. The colors are not as high contrast as you see, or they're not as saturated as you see on this display right now, because, you know, I can tell the difference because I've used it originally without the camera, and I can see it here, you know, with the footage that I've shot using the camera. It's not as saturated as you see here, so it's more lifelike than this. This might look a little bit more cartoonish to you, but trust me guys, it's really the best that I've ever seen. Now I'm just gonna play another game, Chameleon Run, which is another one of my all-time favorite games. This game has a tendency of slowing down your phone the longer you play it. But I'm on the 4th or the 5th level now, and I've been playing non-stop just for the sake of this video, and I don't see any lag or delay yet. The S8 is more than just great performance, and that's just very true. Now, within the Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus, there is an inbuilt game launcher that's meant to really level up your gaming experience. First of all your games reside in the game launcher by default. Secondly, you can switch your performance mode to high performance, which basically maximizes your screen resolution as well as brightness to give you that incredible gaming experience. While you're inside the game, you can activate and call the game launcher menu that offers options that you could enable or disable to improve your gaming experience. You can choose what to disable, on-device hotkeys, disable alerts, and take screenshots or begin recording videos while you play your game. You could further dig into the menu and change settings of your recording. That is, what should be the audio source, whether it should be the microphone or the game sound itself. So, you know, if you're giving a voiceover over your game, you could choose microphone. You could change the resolution at which you're recording. So, of course, you could go ahead and record at 1080p as well. And you can set the bit rate, which basically makes your video a higher quality video. I also did, ANTUTU ANTUTU benchmark performance test on the Galaxy S8 Plus. And you could see that it's basically amongst the top smartphones in the world right now. It gave me a huge score of about 168,000. And that's just one of the best. I mean, you know, only phones that are ranking above that are the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus. And yeah, so overall, the Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus is a super performer. Definitely one of the most powerful smartphones in the world at this moment, and when you add the experience of this infinity display and an extremely crisp, sharp display with colors bursting at every pixel, the smartphone is simply out of every other smartphone's league.